It's March 27th, 2025, opening day for the Toronto Blue Jays. Fans have been waiting all winter for this franchise-defining season to finally kick off, and they get to watch their most reliable pitcher on the mound, Jose Berrios, a man who can literally give the Blue Jays a chance to win every single time he's on the bump. But this was not that time. He got clobbered by the O's, giving up 6 earned runs over 5 innings. But that was just one start, and knowing Makina, we knew he'd be back and ready for the next one. But still, through his next 3 starts, it looked like Makina still hasn't found it yet this season. And right now, he seems to be the only problem that nobody is talking about. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Jays Today. In this one, we're going to be discussing Jose Berrios, looking at the stats, looking at the advanced metrics, and discussing why he's performing so poorly to begin the season. And also, should we be concerned about Jose Berrios after just 4 starts? Before we do, guys, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Blue Jays Today. If you enjoy Blue Jays news and content, it really helps out the channel. All right, folks, let's get into it. If you've been watching the Toronto Blue Jays this season, you would have noticed that the Toronto Blue Jays starting pitchers are pretty damn good. You've got Chris Bassitt leading the entire MLB in ERA, Kevin Gausman looking like the 2023 version of himself, and Bowden Francis is still carrying no-nos into the 5th inning. But then there's Jose Berrios. In most of his starts, he's been getting hit pretty damn hard. He's been giving up a lot of earned runs, and his ERA has inflated up to 5.16, and his WHIP is up at 1.46. And there's also been some troubling warning signs in the underlying metrics for Jose Berrios that might make you wonder, is this going to be another bad year? When you take a look at his Baseball Savant page, you can clearly see that there is a lot of blue, and blue means bad. Overall, he's in the bottom 3rd percentile in all of baseball in pitching run value, and he also has an expected ERA of 4.74, and that's mainly because of his fastball, specifically his 4-seamer. It has a batting average against of 4.29, and that goes in line with the expected batting average against of 4.17. And the slugging on that pitch is pretty astronomical of 8.57, with the expected slug not too far off of 7.24. And when you take a look at his 4-seam heat map, yeah, there's a bit of mixing locations in here, but for the most part, that fastball is sitting in a very hitter-friendly location. But here's the thing about all these advanced metrics for Jose Berrios. When I look up and down, I look at his pitches, I look at the expected numbers, I'm looking at the velocity, I'm looking at the location. I'm not finding a whole lot of reason as to why Jose Berrios' expected numbers are this high. When you compare this season so far to all the previous seasons, there really isn't a whole lot of change other than the fastball getting hit really hard and the cutter getting hit hard, but he only throws it like 5% of the time. And when you take a look at the last 4 seasons expected ERA for Jose Berrios, his actual numbers are usually much better than what he's expected to get. Now, I don't want to overcomplicate this video and try to find out the real reason behind why he's doing so much better than all these advanced metrics and how he's defying the odds, because maybe it's much more simpler than that. The crazy fact of the matter is, Jose Berrios is just an anomaly. He just does better than all of the metrics. And I do love advanced metrics, and I do think there's a place for them in our game, especially when it comes to analyzing how a player is going about getting results. But for whatever reason, Jose Berrios doesn't care about the advanced metrics. Yes, it does look like he's getting hit hard and getting pummeled, and sometimes his locations are a bit hitter-friendly, but it doesn't matter. Year after year, Jose Berrios is going to give you 32 starts. He's gonna have some hiccups along the way, but he'll be up there in the leaders in quality starts and win totals in the MLB. And honestly, that's probably why nobody's talking about him right now, because everybody knows he's gonna be just fine. But guys, you let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Jose Berrios? Do you think he is actually cooked, or do you think he's gonna be fine? Thank you so much for watching, and as always, go Jays go!